Hey guys, learn to draw a star mandala. This is a part 2 video of the previous video which I posted 2 days before. In that video you learned how to draw a star mandala. In this video you will be learning how to actually color your mandala using watercolors. Before that I am just detailing a little bit to this mandala so that this will look little intricate. So when it comes to detailing, I'm not actually doing very intricate detailing, just keeping it simple because the focus should be on the star. So just circles and trying to create an interest around the star. So that's why I'm not doing very detailed designing around them. So the mandala is ready for coloring. I'm going to use watercolors. I'm using Art Philosophy Primer Currents palette, which will have blues and greens in it. Predominantly, I'm using blue today. And I'm using two brushes, Silver Velvet brush number 8 and number 4. Whatever the watercolor brushes that you have, you can use them. There's no much specifications. And you need a glass of water and some paper towels or tissue papers. So that's it. Let's get started, guys. So, guys, today we are going to use only one technique that is called as wet on wet. You guys would have seen a lot of other videos about wet on wet, and it's very simple technique. You're going to wet your paper, and your paint is already wet, and then you're going to spread your colors on the paper, and it will actually create a texture on its own. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to layer the colors one above the other to bring out the sky and the galaxy effect to it. So first I have wet the paper. Now I'm spreading very light blue. So I'm starting from the lighter color. So always start from lighter color so that you can add more layers to it and make it little darker. So first I have spread little lighter blue, and now I am going to actually like put little more darker blue, and as the paper is already wet, the colors will automatically spread and form its own texture. As you see, I am not actually painting using the brush. I am just dabbing the colors on the paper. It's just you need to put the colors wherever you wanted and leave little gaps in between to bring out the night sky effect. Now I'm adding the second color, which is little darker blue. You can try different combinations of blue to bring out the effect that you wanted. So just dab here and there and leave little white spaces so that it will make a contrast to the blues that you have. So dab little water in between so that the color spreads and forms its texture. So we have used two colors already. Now I'm adding a little black towards the edges. I've mixed blue, a darker shade of blue and a little of black to match the blue palette. And as I'm painting a night sky, galaxy sky, I wanted the edges to be little dark. Also, I don't want to dominate the blue as well. So I'm trying to minimalize the black usage, and I'm trying to spread it organically. I think I'll be adding a little more blue towards it because I want the blue to be predominant. So let me spread the black a little and then add a little more blue at the center and pop it up. Yeah, so adding a little blue will actually create much more interest. So use very minimal water when you're layering it with 2 3 colors. Don't add a lot of water because already your paper is wet. Try to minimalize the usage of water when you're layering it with 2 3 colors, so that your paper will be safe. And yeah, I am actually trying to spread it organically. I don't want the colors to mix completely. That's it, guys. So this is how it looks when it's wet. So now I'm repeating the same technique all around the star. Few tips when you're painting wet on wet technique is you should use a paper which is above 300 GSM, because as you're adding a lot of water to the paper might tend to warp. So using a thicker paper is good when you're working with wet on wet technique, and that too layering. So I want to make the mandala look little more attractive and interesting. So I'm using a gold paint at the edge. I'm just giving a line at the edge of the star to make the star look little more attractive. Because we have used blues and black in it, a gold line will make the mandala look attractive. So I'm using a gold tint paint and trying to give a very thin line at the edges of the star. So the final step in this mandala is to add stars to the sky. So I'm using my Posca marker. I'm not using watercolor because adding watercolor on top of it might not make the stars look attractive. So using a Posca marker or a white gel pen might work well. I'm using a Posca marker and adding dots and thick and thin dots and a little stars here and there, so that the night sky will look more attractive and natural. So you can use any white pen. I am using Posca marker. You can try with any white pens that you have. So that's it, guys. This is how I create my watercolor mandalas. So I use wet on wet technique and I layer it up with 2 to 3 colors. And please do watch the first part of this video where I have shown how to actually create the star mandala. Also subscribe to my channel and let me know if you guys have any clarifications or doubts. I'll be happy to help you out. Thank you so much. Take care.